It is a story of living united, and it is my story. Domestic violence is something that has definitely impacted my life, and to have the opportunity to give back to the community and affect this movement is a huge blessing and something that United Way is directly responsible for. I think the hardest part of my job would be having to actually see the trauma that people go through, dealing with people who are abusive towards them, dealing with that trauma. That definitely is the hardest job. It definitely hits me personally, and seeing the struggles that these families go through, especially the children, because many times the children have no other outlet other than having to just deal with this directly and no other opportunity to get away. What led me to Women's Protective Services to begin with, wanting to right wrongs and figure out what exactly happened and what exactly is going on in this world today. And by going to Women's Protective Services and going through the volunteer education program, I was able to be set free. Education is definitely something that frees you, and by me obtaining the education of what domestic violence was and how to get it out of your lives was truly empowering to me, and I want to impart that on everybody that I speak to because so many people are affected by this in their lives. It wasn't too long ago when we received a family at Women's Protective Services that had went through a severe night of trauma at the hands of an abuser. Through our advocacy, through volunteers, through people from the United Way, we were able to provide her housing, food, shelter, clothing, provide her children with school supplies, and through that we saw her day by day achieve greatness and achieve a life free from abuse. The best part of my job is seeing lives transformed, building those relationships with victims of domestic violence, and knowing in my heart that if they do everything that they need to do for their lives, that they will truly see a brighter day.
Underneath everything we are.
Underneath everything we do.
We are all people, connected, united.
When we reach out a hand to one,
We influence the conditions of all.
that is the United Way story.
That's what it means.
That's what it means to live united.